Philosophy starts with the ability to be awestruck, to be able to say awesome from a very deep space of your heart, to be able to wonder at every star that twinkles in the sky and every flower that opens in the evening of the day. But then, the ability to be awestruck, where does it come from? Does it come from an inner space or a space outside? Do we get excited by primarily what is outside, or by seeing the outside as inside, or the inside as outside? What is it to be excited? Is excitement something that we feel as if a million flowers have opened in front of our eyes at once? Is it the joy of that opening of the flowers from nowhere that makes us awestruck and excited? It's very important that we think about the source of excitement, because at times the source of excitement can be an object or a person outside. And when it's an object or a person outside, our excitement also have consequences that affects the outside world through our emotions, through our interactions, through expectations. And this also has an inevitable consequence, which is when the source outside is no more the source for your excitement, you tend to go inward. You tend to withdraw yourself and gets into a space of sorrow and grief. Something which is the opposite of excitement, to be withdrawn. Many people go through these two opposing forces of mind, which is to get excited, to be withdrawn. To get excited, to be withdrawn. In fact, it's like the day and evening, or the morning and the evening of the day. It's perhaps that which adds to the color and joy of our life. The challenge is to make excitement a permanent feature of our being and ourself, where the external object is no more the external object, but it is part of our inner being, when there is a place for everything, and when the divide between the external and the internal is less or no more. To be excited all day, all through, is a very exciting thing to happen. But to carry on that excitement in the depths of our heart, in the core of our being, to make it a continuity that connects ourselves with the rest of the world, with the rest of the beings, and to connect our emotions with our values, our rational thinking, our logical perceptions, all this is very important. Otherwise, excitement becomes a bubble which is so beautiful and at the same time so fragile. It opens, it breaks, it opens, it disappears. Of course, we can have a lot of bubbles like that opens up, breaks and opens up. But then, if all these bubbles exist in a bottle of water, in a container of water, then there is the scope for the bubbles to come again and disappear. But then if there's no water with us, that is the source is somewhere else, those bubbles also will depend upon the source which is elsewhere. So let's make the source of those bubbles of excitement our inner self. The inner self bubbling with excitement at everything we see, at everything we think about, at everything we relate to and see that infinite amount of joy which sprouts every moment in our heart. To be excited is the most wonderful thing to happen in our life. But to be excited in a continuous manner and make the excitement itself as a continuity of our being is even more exciting. Thank you.